been lots of talk recently in the press about reconciliations between the, well, shall we say, rather troubled royals of Harry and Meghan, the ex-royals, as I like to call them, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and of course their Wearing family over here in the United Kingdom, including that ridiculous sort of piece that came out about how one of the grandchildren, Prince Archie, has been asking about his grandfather. How would he know? I mean, let's be honest. Even the king at his coronation said, wherever they may be, seemingly because, of course, he hasn't seen them truly either. As we also pointed out to you before, the very, very suspicious line about the late and beautiful monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, spending time, of course, with Princess Lilibet in Windsor. We're still to see that picture. And I'm sure with all the battles that have been going on with Harry and Meghan, they would have definitely whipped that one out to kind of die down some of the negative press. But according to a very good source, it's this particular instance that's really, really upset Meghan. In fact, she considers this to be a bit of a public slap in the face, quite literally. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. How are you? Nice to see you today. And as ever, thank you so much for joining me. And literally, thank you so much for all your kind comments and words about all the recent videos. We've been rather busy, in fact. It's warming up over here if you come into London for your holidays. Finally, I think we're seeing a bit of summer. But as ever, you know, I don't know if it's like this in your part of the world. The climate activists come out and tell you the world's ending, you know. One sunny day and suddenly we're all going to be frying, aren't we? Yes. And back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. And what I find fascinating about this is, as one can imagine, Prince William is a man who's just simply busy going about his business, you know. He's very, very busy, quite literally, with all of his charitable work and doing all the good deeds that monarchy does. But of course, in the world of Meghan, it has to be about her. And according to a very good source, Meghan is rather, shall we say, more than upset about this recent incident that happened concerning, well, Prince William, and some might say now, arch nemesis. Who are we talking about? You see, the bottom line for Meghan Markle is simply this, that she feels that by giving this particular individual an award, you know, then really it sort of proves to her, and not just to her, but to Prince Harry, all of her friends, all of the people around her, that seemingly, you know, bad behaviour is rewarded. Now, I'm not suggesting for one moment that Meghan feels that obviously Prince William is taking any sides in this particular situation, but as you know, it was Mr. North that really ignited the bullying claims. It really set everything off because his leaked WhatsApps and emails were put into the public domain. It was also Mr. North, of course, who blew the lid off the fact that allegedly Harry and Meghan had not assisted with that tawdry, trashy book. But then, of course, we found out they did. And then, of course, she suddenly remembered having not told the court. In other words, lied. But moving forward, this really is something of a thumb point, a sticking point, apparently, according to that good source, with Harry and Meghan, because as Harry famously said, they were both looking for a very much public apology from senior members of the British monarchy. None was forthcoming, as we also pointed out, but this apparently is one of the biggest topics that they feel should be readdressed. As we know, our late and wonderful monarch, Her Majesty the Queen, said that that particular bullying report would never be made public. Harry and Meghan feel times have changed, and it should be. They feel that by going public, and this is risky, this would change the whole concept of the way that people see and feel about them. However, Jason North picking up that award has done nothing to quell the anger inside Montecito. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.